Hi. I would like to direct your attention, please, back to the issue of healthcare. I've heard it mentioned a lot here that we're about the people and the individual as people, and I come to you as a 20-year-old third-year college student who comes from a low-income, single-parent home. And I've had several issues my whole life since I was a kid, and the way the system is set up, I'm supposed to be benefiting from the government aid, but the way it's been happening is that so many terms, technical things that go on, I'm not even able to receive the benefits that I need to not only just get the health care, but to get better. And it just seems like right now it's to keep the sicker sick, and the rest are just they're paying into health insurance because they can afford it. And so I'd like to know what you have in place to benefit people nationwide, regardless of income and how they can afford it, but to actually make us better people, healthier, and make us even happier to strive to do. As I'm a college student, I want to get better, but I'm afraid I can't go to the doctor when I need to. So instead of getting the care that I need right away, the preventative care, I have to wait until, for instance, right now I go to bronchitis before I seek care, and then I have to be afraid because I don't know if I can pay for it.
Well, thank you. Thank you for... I first say in response to you that we do have the highest quality health care in the world in the United States of America, but it's not affordable and it's not available. And I do not believe that a government-run health care system is in the best interest of the United States of America. There are millions of Americans who have, quote, pre-existing conditions and simply cannot get insurance. We have to establish government-approved plans, called GAPs, and the state and the federal government has to join together and pool assets and provide a level of insurance for every single American with the so-called pre-existing conditions that simply cannot get health care in America. I also want your family to get a $5,000 refundable tax credit, so that you can go anywhere in America and get a health insurance policy that you choose, not that your employer chooses for you if you have one, but what you choose for yourself and your family. Small business people all over America and all over this state are unable to acquire health insurance for themselves and their families, as you well know. And so I want them to have this $5,000 tax credit so they can say any place in America, not necessarily just here in Michigan. And there's so many things that we need to do to improve healthcare in America. Community health centers, wellness and fitness, outcome-based treatment. If someone has a chronic disease, then we shouldn't pay for every test, every single procedure, every MRI, whatever it is. We should be paying for a year of care. There's another experimental program for seniors called Cash and Counseling, where they give seniors the money that they're eligible, that would be otherwise spent on health care for them, and they let them make the decisions. Let's put the cash in the hands of the people and let them make the decisions. Finally, look, this issue is long and detailed, but it's fundamentally based on giving people choice. And I believe that wellness and fitness is one of the greatest threats to young Americans such as yourself today, because one of the most alarming statistics is the increase of obesity amongst young Americans. Now that brings on diabetes, that brings on heart problems, it brings on all kinds of difficulties. I want to reward you for practicing wellness and fitness, and I want your insurance company to do that when you get insurance. I want you to be motivated. I want you to be motivated. I want every person in this room to find out what the school lunch program is in their children's school. I want every parent and family member in this room to know what the physical education program is in their school. And if not, run for the school board. That's tough. That's tough. But the point is that we have to encourage and develop wellness and fitness also, especially amongst young Americans. There's a long litany of things that we have to do. but the worst thing we can do is force people into emergency rooms to get their care, because that's the most expensive kind of health care in America. And we will take every measure we can not to have that happen. Thank you. Thank you very much.